Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Ruchita Batra and today in this video we are going to learn how to make a finger spring. So for the finger spring you need a 23 gauge wire and we have to make a helix first. The helix we normally make is have one turn, and for the helix of a finger spring we have to make it 1.5 turn. So we are going to make a helix of 3 mm diameter. Make a helix. This is 1 turn and this is the half turn, and this is 1.5 turn, and then you have to give a 90-degree bend downwards. So this is the helix with 1.5 turn. Okay, and now this part of the helix, it should be below, like as a retentive arm. It will go as a retentive arm, and this part, it will be the active arm. So there are again 3 parts in this finger spring: the active arm, the helix, and the retentive arm. So for the mesial movement of the mesial movement of the tooth, the helix, it should be distally placed, and for the distal movement of the tooth, the helix should be placed mesially. So now we have to place the helix in the on the palatal surface, and it should be in the middle of the tooth. So this is the middle of the tooth, and the helix will be placed on the palatal surface in that line. And now we are going to make the finger spring. So the active arm, it will pass between the central incisor and the lateral incisor for the mesial movement. So I'm going to mark it on the wire and give a bend. And now we have to adapt this wire in the cervical region of the central incisor. So I'm going to mark it on the wire and adapt it according to the shape of the tooth. Mark it and make half bend, and then again check it on the cast to see if we are going in the right direction or not. So yeah, we are roughly okay. Check it on the cast again. So we have adapted it on the incisor, and now we are going to cut the extra wire. It will just extend in the cervical region, and we are going to cut this extra wire. So mark it on the wire and cut it. Check it on the cast again. So this is how a finger spring looks like. It should follow the contour of the tooth, cervical contour of the tooth, and then it will pass. And the helix, this is for the mesial movement of the tooth. This is for the mesial movement for the tooth. The helix should be placed in the distal direction, and it should be of 1.5 turn. And the retentive arm, it should not cross the midline. So now we are going to cut the extra wire, and then we are going to give a tagum here. So this is how a finger spring looks like. Thank you.